Hello, Libras. This is your mid-month tarot love reading for the month of August 2016. And I'm getting I'm not entirely sure yet how I will interpret this situation here. But to start, there's definitely some sort of disharmony at the current moment, some sort of a disharmony, and maybe some disharmony caused by some bad news, like finding something out about maybe your partner, or your partner finding something out about you. And the immediate challenge is getting away with something. And I feel like it might be you getting away with somebody or with something. Or your partner getting away with something. I feel as though there's a lot of people involved here in this, whatever the situation is. And for some reason I'm getting that in the recent past you may have had there may be some kind of either lingering feelings or even some acts towards somebody in your past who you're still holding on to. Or you may just be craving a very deep soul-to-soul connection with somebody, and maybe it's somebody that you've already met. And it seems as though you can't really get your mind off this person, or maybe things have ended with this person before, and it may have involved quite a few people. For some reason, I'm getting that it may have involved quite a few people. So maybe this person, you left them because they had too much of their own drama going on, or, I'm especially getting the fact that this relationship you may have been cheated on in the past, and you may be holding on. You may still be holding on to this person, and you may have moved on with somebody else, somebody new. You may be in a relationship now, and you may have already have been in this current relationship for a significant period of time already, but there's still something fishy, going on with either somebody from the past, or you may just be thinking about somebody else, even if they're not a real person. And it seems like maybe you're afraid of this truth coming out, and so you're trying to kind of hide it. And it does seem that there's a lot of, if you are a Libra male, I feel like there's, or a homosexual female, I feel like there may be quite a few women around you trying to attract you, or that you feel drawn towards. And you may or may not be attracted to these women, but it's saying that if your current relationship falls out, or there ends up being a breakup, you do have other options. You definitely have other options, and there's people looking at you, and trying to attract you, like really working to attract you, and it may or may not be working, but it's something about this is either negatively affecting your relationship or your current relationship. There's just a certain level of disharmony. or maybe deceit of some sort. So something might not be working in the partnership that you're committed in at the current moment. And it seems to me like the situation is going to lead to frustration, and it may even lead to you acting immaturely, like maybe keeping this information from your current partner, keeping how you really feel from your current partner. And this might cause conflict if it hasn't already. It's saying that you really need to make a decision about your partnerships. And I'm sort of getting the fact that it's really affecting your situation, that you're still thinking about somebody, or you're looking at these other women, or you're craving something other than your partner. It's really negatively affecting the relationship, and your partner may or may not be aware of this yet, but it feels like the truth may come to light at some point relatively soon. And there's definitely some kind of past heartbreak that you just have not yet moved on from, or this could be your partner who's suffering from a heartbreak that they have not been able to get over. And somebody is still on your mind. Yeah, somebody is still on your mind, and maybe it's somebody who left you behind, or you left them behind, and then now they're like, oh well, I want to return, or maybe they're looking like they would like to return, or they're looking more appealing to you, and it seems to me like you're really not letting this person go, whoever they are. You're holding on to them, and maybe the partnership that you have now may not even be what you need. It feels like maybe this partnership, I don't know, for some reason I'm getting that maybe there's indulgence in the relationship. Maybe there's an illusion. I'm also getting that you may be dating an artist, or you guys may be artists. I don't know, from some reason I'm getting that vibe, and there might be some kind of an illusion in the relationship, that the relationship is not really what it seems. So it feels like one of your hearts is not 100% into the relationship you're committed to. So you're still thinking about somebody else. Somebody might be teasing you, they might be like reappearing back into your life. Maybe somebody from the past is reappearing back into your life, and you're almost like tempted to go back to this person, but they did break your heart. But it's like they broke your heart, and maybe now you're kind of looking at everything a little differently, and you're like, oh, but maybe I could go back to them. And it could also just be that this, this doesn't have to be a person returning. It might be that you're craving something alternative that you're not getting from your current partner, despite the fact that, you guys do have fun together. Your partner the cards are telling me your partner might be a little harsh with their words with you, and they might kind of like demand things from you. They might be a little bit controlling, and maybe that's turning you off, and it's making you want to go to somebody a little bit more softer, more understanding. But for your hopes and fears, you hope that the relationship I don't really know. I sort of feel like you're hoping for to have the strength to kind of go through with the partnership you have now, and you're sort of just taming this beast within you. So I feel like if your partner is ticking you off, or they're not 100% what you want, you're not going to be talking to them about this. You know, you're gonna pretend that everything's fine, everything's okay, even though, you know, you have a lot of blocked energy around this person, and you're not really expressing yourself as much as you need to be. You kind of just hope, you always feel like maybe harmony, and you're a Libra, so you feel like maybe that harmony, lack of confrontation is the right way to go, just so that you can avoid conflict with your partner. But it's saying that the conflict is going to happen anyway. So there might be some underlying conflict, and then it'll come through. It'll come to the surface. And, you know, it's going to affect the relationship. And somebody is going to get hurt here. And I feel like somebody has invested a lot of their time, and at the end it might feel a little bit like it wasn't worth it, and, you know, they might feel really hurt that the situation ended here. And there may be a need to move on afterwards. But I think the general advice, whatever the situation is, I feel like you need to be honest with your partner. Because in whatever ways that this person is not satisfying you, you need to voice this to them, and then maybe you can see if things can work out afterwards. But at the current moment, you're not really being honest with them. So yeah, but that's kind of the reading I have for you, Libra. Please check back again next month, and I hope that you enjoy this reading. Bye.